with facts, news hit fast, no gaps. Sports talk, real talk, bring the guests to the map. Different walks, different lives, every voice get heard. Message in the madness, every line got a word. Motivation when you feel like you're stuck in place. Momentum keep pushing when you losing the race. Moments turn legends when you stay on the grind. Maturation, elevation of the mind. Inspired with a mindset shift. Motivation turn pain to a gift. Long when the moment don't quit. Mac Manz talk truth, this is it. Mac Manz, the Inspire. With mindset meets momentum.
Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. I am very appreciative. Once again, a round of applause for everybody. And this is the original home of the gunshot salutes. Let's get it going. Man, I am so glad that y'all tuned in. Tonight's a special night. I'm glad y'all tuned in for a second. Give me a little small second here. I got some, give me a second here. Hold on. I'm glad y'all tuned in. Tonight's going to be a special night for the fact that it is one of those nights where I get to come up and have a good podcast, because I'm going to discuss some things that I just would love to get out here in public. We're going to this show is supposed to be about, me giving the platform to the platformless. Well, guess what? I'm one of the original platformless. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get on some subjects, because the main thing is right now, my whole thing is to be about this awareness. That's what it's all about me right now. All about being aware about what we got going on, what we're dealing with in society. A lot of people don't seem to figure out what's going on. So let's give a round of applause, everybody tuning in. Okay, we got my son entitled on Twitch. Thank you for tuning in, son, on Twitch. Round of applause to him. Gunshot salute. Gunshot salute to my niece, Tasha Mack. Gunshot salute, my girl. Gunshot salute to Nikki Bostain. Gunshot salute. Y'all, so tonight's, this is what I do on this platform. When I don't have guests, my guest is me. And also we're going to go into some things. So before we go into anything else, I want to talk to you about somebody I've been following forever. There's a man by the name of Jamal Morton, who is a parent influencer. Jamal Morton has amazing subjects. And if you've never seen him, he's the guy that sits down. He's always eating a meal. And his daughter, who's off camera, will come to him, or his son will come to him with a parenting problem. And he'll basically break down the problem and get him a solution to the problem and let them know he cares. And that's how he communicates. Well, the thing that kind of got me was he had an incident that happened recently. And I would like to inform you of this. This is a guy, if you've ever seen him, Jamal is an amazing influencer, great parents influencer. He's always the one, no matter what his kids are going through, he makes sure he lets them know that they're important and that he's there for them. So I'll read this to you real quick. Heartbreaking incident. Jamal Morton, also known as Jay Amari or Mr. J, shared that his 2-year-old daughter, Sadie Rose, drowned in their Georgia home pool. Now, Morton announced that he will step back from social media to grieve, expressing his deep sorrow and love for his daughter. His message of hope and reflection is that he posted a heartfelt plea to God and remembered his daughter as his sweet angel, highlighting the enduring pain of losing a child. Now, in situations like this, we have to understand that this man is a big-time social media. Gap with me is this. This man take all this time out of his own personal life to help people, to show them different ways of dealing with their children, to get them, to make them impactful in their child's life. And for him to have this type of pain happen to him as he is being a blessing to other parents is something that we need to really key in on. And I'll tell you why. Because when you're dealing with people on social media and dealing with people in their personal lives, you never know what they got going on. We always think we know. We always think we can figure it out. Because, hey, everybody on social media know everybody, right? Let's keep it real. Can we be what? Exactly. And so when a person struggles, this happened to him and he shared it. And he struggles with things like we do. But to give love and respect is the fact that he had a heartfelt plea to God to ask for his daughter to be remembered as a sweet angel. And the fact that this man still is going to come back and help do things to help promote positive relationships with children and parents is something totally amazing. Because in the world we deal in now, like I said, we're going to get into different topics today. The world we deal in now is, it's wild to see that there are some people out here that still don't have enough. For the fact he had to pull away and say he's going to be gone away. There are people out here who still, what is actually going on? Yes, I can see Big Feekums, hope you're well. I can see, yes, I can see the chat. Gunshot salute to you. I can see the chat I can see the chat on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. So I will answer questions and also talk to you as we go along. But yeah, so this brings other subjects to mind. Now, the pain that this person felt was from a child. Most recently, one of my friends, and I did ask if I was able to speak on this situation, and they said yes. There's someone I know who just lost a relative, a brother, to violence in Little Rock. Now, it doesn't matter why the violence happened. It matters that the violence did take place. And this is another subject I'm going into because that was somebody's child that was taken from them mercilessly. That was a situation where someone was taken. Not only that person taken from, if they had children, their children, their family, their loved ones, but now the person that committed the crime is also taken from their family. Senseless. These are two loss of children, but two different ways. The pain is still going to resonate the same. But the fact that one of these situations could have been avoided. That's what I'm going to on this topic. They will cross lines, but there will be similar undertones. You lost a child. This man is out here helping promote positivity in children and parent relationships. And this happens to him. Then you have another young person who's out living their life, regardless of how it went down. Two of them get into a conflict, and one of them is no longer with us. When are we going to get to the point where we understand that lives are more precious than the moment that you're in at that time? Does anybody even care any longer about life? Life is precious. We have got to stop underappreciating the gift of breath. I say it again. We have got to stop underappreciating the life and the blessing that we have of life. Stop underappreciating what you have. We live in a time right now where, and I'm going to tell you right now, if you're sensitive and you don't want to hear what I got to say, please tune out right now because I'm going to go there. We live in a time where not all, some justice is based upon what you look like and not the crime you committed. Yeah, we deal with that. Awkward, right? Yeah, it is very awkward. We live in a time to where people, because of a living situation, can't get medicine, can't get food, can't pay for housing, but yet we still can't understand the value of life. All this is together. The value of life is serious. It's not just about unaliving someone that we say you underappreciate the value of life. No, it's the fact that you have people that can't eat, people that can't afford medicine, can't afford housing, people that are going and being incarcerated or put away because of not the crime you commit, but what you look like or how they assume your character is. Remember, I started the whole conversation with a man by the name of Jamal Morton. Y'all know him as J Amore or Mr. J. He sits down on YouTube. Look him up, YouTube or Facebook. Facebook big time. He sits down. He's always eating a meal when his child approaches him with a problem. Be it pregnant, be it a man and hit her, be it the boy that messed around, did something wrong. He gets on these children and gives them life lessons at the time they are coming to him with these questions. The funny thing is he's always eating, which I think is kind of, he's always eating. He's always in the middle of a meal. But he makes that time during the whole segment is awesome. He's busy. His child comes to him. He makes the time while he's doing what he likes to do to answer the child, showing that he's giving the child attention. The child gives the problem. He asks the child what they plan to do to fix it, how they can fix it, and he goes into that. Teaching and preaching morality to children and building a strong bond between the child and the parent. He just lost a child. Just lost a child. But then we have people out here who don't care about life at all. Don't take care of their children good, don't live their life right, but are always judge and say something about somebody else. But yet, we allow these people to have children and raise them with the understanding that you have to understand that life is precious, it's blessed. Anything you get that's given to you, you breathe daily is a blessing. I am so fed up with the way we live these lives, where we judge everybody by the way they look or the way they speak. We don't have a fair justice system. I'm not going into, I don't care what you look like. If you do something wrong in the wrong area that you don't belong there, we got society out here where we got people. This is the thing that gets me most of all about people. This is how I know you don't have no respect for life. You'll pass a person up on the street because you said that you don't think they're homeless enough. Do you know what they're going through? How dare you? How dare you? Because you have no respect for the abundancy of life. Life that you have. Life that you walk out every day. Life that you breathe in every day. But we got people like that walking around here not caring about kids, caring about how people are going to live their lives. And yes, they're not just everyday people. They hire up people too. Oh, I don't want to hear about this going to it. They're hire up people too. Yes. They're higher up too. Because the thing is, we have got to make sure that we're watching out for people. Loving them, looking out for them. Because we got too many people out here that are losing important things to them that care. But because they're not the people in power, the people in certain places in life, their opinion and their efforts and their love and their affections mean nothing. But then we got people out here that live out here in the street that go at it, and you will take someone else's life that has something important to them, and you don't care. I don't care what the situation is. Nothing is that big that you have to usurp life to make a point. Sorry, y'all, that was something that got to me because, man, when I saw the story about Jamal losing his daughter, it hit me because Jamal, he preaches so much positivity. And okay, let me see, Matt. Hey, what's up, Matthew Rockwell? Gunshot salute. The kids are in heaven. Thank you, bro. Yeah. Pastor, have y'all seen Blue lately? Okay, what is Blue? Just let us know what Blue is, because I have no idea what that is. And I'm seriously asking because I don't know. So let me know what that is. What is Blue? I have no idea what that is. And I'm not laughing. I don't know what that is. So just let me know what that is. So, so if y'all looking, I can answer back questions on my Twitch, and on my YouTube. I have no idea why Facebook isn't letting me answer back. But yes, I asked what was Blue. I sure did. So, okay, y'all. So let me ask y'all a question. For y'all who got kids, now it is summertime and kids are out of school. What are you doing with your children? Listen, I'm going to ask you, what are you doing with the children? Yes, what are y'all doing? I have not seen. Oh no, I have not seen her. Matter of fact, now you say that. So what Miss Boston is talking about? She is talking about a older lady by the name of Renee. I guess that hangs around. Okay, so I will speak on that. In that area, there is a group of people that hang out that have nowhere to go or nowhere to be, and so there's people out here that look out for those people. And Miss Boston is one of those people. I'm one of those people. There is also a group that goes around. Also, they do different things, arts and crafts, and they donate money to people. Y'all, if you get a chance to be one of these people that can help others, do it, please. I am such a big advocate, and I didn't mean to segue off what I was talking about, but I'm such a big advocate. Uh, and it's, and then I work too much, I have no money to do my, we do plan to go to the community center though. Yes, I'm gonna get back into that subject, but what I want to say, if you get a chance to help people, please I'm an advocate. Help those who need help, because you never know when you're gonna be that person. So that's what I was saying. So the summertime is here. We have kids. What are you gonna do? Now, I know we did as children, but the economy has changed. Times have changed. Kids do different things than we did when we were kids. So I'm going to the comments. Bostain says, swimming when I have them. Hey, that's not a bad thing. Take your kids swimming. You know what I'm saying? They have fun. One bad mama says, I work too much and I have no money to do much. We do plan to go to the community center though. Okay, listen. The community centers now we were kids. We had the YMCA. Things like that, but those areas have changed. So your community center is a big thing. Community centers, somebody can go. Most of them, if you go to the right one, swimming, basketball. There's workouts. There's a running track. Some of them have tennis courts outside of what you're going to do. Well, the reason I'm asking this question is because Lake Day. Yes, she said Lake Day. Okay, the reason I'm asking this is because of this. I'm so curious because I have never, ever, ever been a parent to go to do any camping. I'm not a camping person. I tried it a couple of times. It ain't for me. Yes, I want to do it and get into it. It's just, I got a fear of bugs, okay? Let's keep it real. I got, as big as I am, big as these muscles is, I got a fear of bugs.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a fear of bugs. It's bad.
Yeah, y'all hear me do that. That's a fear of bugs. It's bad. And I'm just so not the guy to be out in nature. If you know me, you know I am not nature man. Anybody heard me talk about it, you know how I'm about bugs. I'm not nature man. It's something I would never get into as far as want to hang outside. I'm not the outside guy. It's just not me. But however, I do walk. I do a little exercise thing. It is what it is. I try to stay outside, but I know during the summertime, kids love to be outside. So what I did was I looked up some stuff, and basically what it is the top summer destinations for parents and their kids. Now, I kind of figured out what was what, but then you kind of go to the point where I didn't realize how important, when we were kids, theme parks was the place to go. But now there's other stuff I never thought about even thinking about doing that these kids do that would never, cross my mind. So the top summer destinations for families include Orlando, Yellowstone, Cada National Park, and the Bahamas, offering a mixture of theme parks, outdoor adventures, and kid-friendly resorts. So if you do have the money, there's things you can do. Now, I do know that some don't have money like that, so they do others. So I will go through this. So the theme parks, Orlando, ultimate destination for kids, Walt Disney World, Universal Orlando Resort, the new Epic Universe, SeaWorld, Legoland, Florida. Legoland, Florida, I want to go there. I'm telling you, I got to go Legoland, Florida at least once in my life. I've got to go see these Legos. I don't know why. Just don't worry about that, but children can meet, at these places, children can meet beloved characters, explore magical worlds, enjoy water parks, dinner shows, and mini golf. Now, what they don't tell you is I've seen these dinner shows and these dinner restaurants. There are places in Disney that literally cost you $1,000 a plate to sit down and eat. They got expensive stuff. They got the, they got the smorgasbords and stuff. But if you go to places like this, you're going to spend money. Yes, I'm going to get into all that. I see the comment box filling up. I'm going to get into that in a second. But these places right here, I rank all these, okay? These are top-notch places. I'm going to flip the script on them. These are top-notch. They have budget-friendly options. They have hotels on and off. You get hotels off of the area, it sucks. I just going to be honest. Look how you reading my mind. How you reading my mind? One bad mama, you got to have a timeshare or something like that set up or have family in that area. Because going down there yourself, it's expensive as hell. It just really is. So that is last on my list. I can afford that. Now, this is number 2 on my list. Well, number 2.5. National park experiences. Now I'm going to go into reading these comments. Okay, so I see, well, actually, let me read this. I'll go into them. National park experiences. Yellowstone National Park, which I would love to go to, spans Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho, offering geysers, hot springs, and wildlife viewing. Families can hike trails suitable for all ages or explore attractions like Old Faithful and Yellowstone Lake by car. Summer temperatures are comfortable, making it a perfect outdoor adventure. So you can go to these areas, you can get some campground, go see some amazing stuff. Hey, yo, boo-boo, go to Yellowstone. Yes, boo-boo. That's Jellystone Park. Yo, I'm so corny. I apologize. That's the wrong park. I do apologize. Okay. Then, of course, there's the famous Acadia National Park in Maine. Provides tide pool exploration, kayaking, whale watching. Come on now. Whale watching? Come on. And scenic hikes. Now, younger children can enjoy easy trails and interactive activities, while older children can tackle more challenging hikes. Rainy days can be spent at the museum or playing mini golf at the Pirates Cove. So that is something that's awesome too. That's awesome too. Now this one here, I can do some of these. The Bahamas. Now, not the Bahamas itself, but resort giveaways and beaches. I can do that. All these offers usually have all-inclusive family resorts for kids, clubs, and stuff like that. All this stuff, that is something that'd be awesome to do. So let me get into the comments real quick. Gunshot salute to my son, Josh. What's up, Piops? What's up with you, Josh? Okay, now let me read the comments. Nikki says, bowling kids up to 16 get 2 free games a day. That is, see, digging and stuff like that. Have people, if you know anything, you can go to what is it, Cabot Strong. There's different community web sites on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, things like that you can find and get these opportunities to do things like this. Great tip, Nikki. Thank you for putting it out there for some of you guys that like bowling. I can't bowl to save my life. I can keep the score, but I can't bowl the lick. So I'm gonna keep it real. Okay, so also one bad mama says we had a timeshare in Orlando before we switched to a different place, and I love it there, but it's expensive. Yes, that is why when you have to go down, it's best to have your family there, know someone there, because if you ain't got your dollars right, I'm telling you, yes, you better have your dollars right. Yes. So yes, also, Nick goes, that's why I've been to Universal and not Disney. Laugh out loud. Yeah, there's more stuff to do at Universal. Disney is very high. That's very high maintenance. That is the ultimate dream for some people. I'm not a Disney guy. I don't have to go to Disney. You can give me a Transformer visit in Universal or something. I mean, I'm fine with all that. Let me see. Right here, our timeshare was amazing in Orlando. We had a resort in one of them. Now we switched to Branson because it's closer and we can go more often. And now we have a house and a community instead of a condo stop. You know what? You got timeshare in Branson? Let me see. Guess what, Tasha? Unc got to talk to you about that. You got timeshare. Okay, that's a vacation at Branson. Okay, now, girl. All right, let's go on down. Nikki goes, I run the Ward Austin Cabot by Nothing page. Lots of resources. Yes, go onto them pages, find resources for you to do things, especially in the summertime with your children. The worst thing is to have an idle mind. And there's nothing worse to have a child at your house. They ain't got nothing to do. They bothering you all day long. You hearing mommy, daddy, mom, and they just irritate them. You find something for them kids to do. Put them babies on something. Don't feel bad me that I use the rails. Hey, oh my God. Alicia Kinsey, hi, Mac Manz, miss seeing y'all. What's up, girl? You tell mama I said, what is up? Gunshot salute. If you don't know, Alicia Kinsey and her husband, they follow me in my wrestling ventures. Awesome, awesome fans. Her mom is amazing. Her husband, great family. Like I said, let's give them a round of applause. I love people that show up for me and show out. Matter of fact, you know what? Round of applause for everybody that's on this podcast right now, because I love y'all. Y'all took the time to let me do what I do, and that's run my mouth. All right, I'm just saying. Just saying, y'all can run my mouth. That's cool. But, so now, there's additional options. We talked about all this other stuff. Now, this is something I know when I say this. Time right now to do what we got to do. This is a time for family road trip and family entertain the kids. Boy, look at that. Road trips is hard when you get older because you can't drive long at all. But that is the right thing. Those are time for road trip. Time for family road trips, especially during the summertime. That's the time to do those. You take the road trips. And then if you go places where there is family, get them to entertain your kids. As a parent, there ain't nothing more satisfying than spending that summertime with your kids. You love them, but then you get that 1 or 2 little moments that your family can take care of the kids. You get to sneak off and do, regular stuff. So yeah, Ricky Davy, hi mama, hi pops, and hi mama. What is up, Ricky? Gunshot salute. Everybody is in the building. I'm so happy everybody's in the building. So right now, I know I'm talking to 2 people. I'm talking to a couple of people. Tasha and Boston, here y'all go. Listen to this right here. Tasha, I think your son would love this type of stuff too. So listen to this. Other notable destinations include Grand Teton National Park for outdoor enthusiasts, Beach, is that Beach? Beach Mountain Trail for beginner hikers in various U.S. cities with museums, interactive exhibits, and cultural experiences suitable for children. Families can choose destinations based on their style, adventurous, relaxing, or educational. By selecting destinations that combine fun, safety, and convenience, families can create memorable summer vacations to cater children of all ages. And that's it right there. The plain cut and dry. We've been talking about this. The children. As an adult, you can go out there and have as much fun as you can have, but the children have to have fun. Y'all know what Nyla would do if I didn't let her have fun? I'm going to tell you, as much as that girl, Nyla work a nerve. A whole nerve. Nyla jump on them. She bounce on them. She stretches them out. And she sure enough dance on them. So, we let her do what she wants to do sometimes. So, and I'm the outside person. She always wants to go outside. That's her thing. But during the summertime, she still goes to school. So I don't have to worry about most of that, I'm not talking bad about the baby. Everybody's always in my case about talking about Nyla. I'm not talking bad about the baby. Lord Jesus, she's a sweetie, but, I digress. I'm not going to go into that situation like that. I digress. But y'all, seriously, so during the summertime, take time to take the kids to stuff. And also, I'm gonna hit some of y'all with something that y'all might not think about. And I don't mean to get nobody's spirituality. Remember, this is the Inspire. This is my show. Don't get upset about it. I'm going to say what I got to say. You get a chance. Sometimes it's not bad to send your child to VBS. You know what VBS is? That is Bible. That is Vacation Bible School. I know I'm going to lose some of y'all. So look, I dropped 2 people already that fast. Dropped 2 people that fast. I said it. Hear me out. When we were kids, my parents would always go into the house of God. And so when we were kids, kind of going to church sometimes was like, Well, when a kid goes to Bible vacation, when they go to VBS, Vacation Bible School, it's different. The kids gets to learn about God from their perspective. And I love that. I love that because it's a kid's perspective. Because just because you don't believe in that or whatever, let the child get a chance to learn about some things. And I love the fact, I don't care if you black, white, Mexican, if you are Chinese, Japanese, Philippine, Thai, if you're Indian, Eskimo, it doesn't matter. We all have time that we have came to learn about the Savior, about God and things like that. And when I learned, I'm be honest, I was kind of forced to learn, but when I went to VBS, Vacation Bible School, I loved it. I loved it. I was with kids my age. We got to play games. And it's like, I was like, I couldn't wait for next year to go back. So like, that's something that me as a parent, as a grandparent, I think it is so important to let your child build a foundation with that. Because look at all the stuff they do during the summertime. Do you know what to say? Do you know what your child is doing? Do you know what your kids do at every second of the day? No, you don't. You don't. Do you want to know? Me? No. I do not want to know what my child is doing every 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 seconds of the day. Have your own life. Could you imagine being inside their little heads and the stuff they be thinking? Think about it. Think about your child. The way your child act, the way your child talk, the way your child move around. Could you imagine if you had to be inside your child's head? It's probably full of cotton candy, balloons, gummy bears, gummy worms, all kind of little goofy stuff. And then your kid, they just being kids, they loving life, doing what they do. So, it is what it is. But I think that that helps settle in some type of love for your child. Your child understands how to love people during those times. They understand how to get along with kids because they're in a situation where there's no violence. I mean, we were kids. We used to love going. We play games. You go to a church for a whole week and you play games. They feed you snacks and lunch. You go camping. I don't know about y'all, but the end of the thing, we had this huge big summer swim thing or like a carnival we would go to, saving up tickets all week from the stuff we did at the VBS. Dude, it was just awesome time. And I think we got to start getting more into that and letting kids express that a little more and, have fun doing it. So, Well, y'all, let me go ahead and get me some. Let me go ahead. I don't have no sponsors. So I'm going to get some bills paid. First, let me tell you where you can see me. Check it out. So if you need anything right now, it's shirt season. If you don't know this, I do T-shirts. I do social media podcasts. I also have special guest appearances for people to come on my show. And I do video editing. You can get me up at www.macmanzmediallc.net. Also, if you got any inquiries about the show, coming on, anything you want to ask me, you can get at me at motivationalmuscle@yahoo.com. Now, you can catch me on Facebook at Ontario Hill. You can catch me on Instagram at MacMan_fitness, TikTok at Motivational Muscle, YouTube at Mac Manz Media LLC, and Twitch at Mac Manz 1231. Whoo, that's a whole lot to say. I ain't even done yet. I still got more to go. Also, you want your house clean right? My girl, she'll hook you up. NNB Cleaning, 501-394-9225. NNB Cleaning, 501-394-9225. From the windows to the walls. She can wipe down everything down the hall. She do it all. So check her out if you need anything done. That is so corny, but hey, I wanted to give a shout out. That's kind of corny, but I do what I do. I don't care. Okay. Also, give love to my boy, Rich and the People, aka phone numbers, Patrick and the People. Catch them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This week, I think it's 7 to 9, if I'm mistaken, but I will be on the show tomorrow morning. That's right. Catch your boy from 8 to 9. That's right, on Patrick and the People, aka Rich and the People. And my boys, Dads at the Dark. That's right, the king of the air fries. If they ain't frying, they ain't trying. Dads at the Dark, you got to hit them up. And don't forget, this is the spot, the end spot. Kick my shoes off, talk a little mess, get y'all involved. Much love. So I want to thank y'all all, man, for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. Y'all showed mad love tonight. Y'all showed up. You showed out. You're in the comments. Y'all hate that I got to have this show so short because I didn't have a guest tonight. So I'm just, man, I just want to apologize to y'all. I'm so sorry I had no guest tonight, but hey.
I love it. You guys are so great.
Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Thank you kindly, man. Thank you, man. Thank you kindly, man. I appreciate that. Well, look, y'all showed out in that box. I appreciated everybody that showed up and gave comments on stuff. You guys are amazing, man. It's been a great podcast for me because I've been gone for 2 or 3 weeks. So thank you for welcoming your boy back. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get banned or anything like that because I was about to play the welcome back, but there's so many regulations and there's things you can't do on social media. They don't want you to do it. It don't really matter. But I thank y'all for tuning in tonight. And yes, I am going to leave y'all early because I got stuff I got to do tomorrow morning. Got a podcast. I got a big day coming up. Oh, also before I leave, y'all, I would be remiss if I didn't hit y'all. We got something going on pretty soon. I got to show love to the people that's out here doing this. So if you don't know, I'm in professional wrestling. This weekend, there's an event coming up that I am going to be part of. And awesome event coming up is the Masters of the Ring event. I'm trying to see if I can pull a poster for you guys. Give me a second here. Now, this event is multifaceted. Much love on this event. I'm proud to be part of it. I think it's going to be a big thing for Arkansas from here on out. If there's a chance for this to go like it's supposed to go, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I love it. I think it's going to be awesome. It is something that I kind of wish would happen more often, where we get people together out here doing this, because when they do, it is awesome. And see, I was about to say when they do, y'all forgive me for that. That don't even sound right. I apologize. I really do. I really apologize. So I'm working on something here. Y'all give me a second as I work this over. That's what I got to do. So hold on. Working this in effect. I want y'all to see this. What the heck is going on? You know when you couldn't move something when you wanted to, especially when it comes to your stuff here. So yeah, I'm trying to move something. It's not doing what it's supposed to do, but we're going to get it to work regardless. I'm going to work with it. We're going to make it work. We're going to make it do what it do. So right now, I ain't worried about showing my face. I guess I'm going to go ahead and just put this out here so y'all can see it. So, yep. So right now, boom, there we go. It is the Masters of the Ring coming up here. This show will be Sunday in Little Rock. So, bro, it's going to be special. I'm happy to be part of it. I'm excited about it. Like I said, it's going to be a big thing. It's going to be hosted at the Powerlifting Expo. So come on out, Powerlifting Expo this weekend, but this part will be held on Sunday, June 28th, 2026. Like I said, I think I'm into the situation, getting more details on it, but boom, there you go. There we go, people. It is going to be Sunday. Look at that. We look at the card there. Look at that. We got APW, SCW, TAC, Natural State Wrestling. We got the 4 pillars. Like I said, man, big time. K Toomer. You got Herzog. Dude, it is going to be a nice ring. Also, too, like I said, I have seen the card. I won't give anything out, but if you get a chance to show out. Come show up. Sunday, 1 p.m. to 4, Masters of the Ring, Little Rock Fairgrounds. Bro, it is going to be a time to be had. Like I said, I'm excited about it. I can't wait for it to pop up. It's going to be awesome. So, like I said, I'm looking forward to it. This weekend going to be off the chain. So for all y'all that tuned in, like I always tell you, never worry about the quantity of people that show up. It's all about the quality. And before I leave, y'all, take time to pray. Never know what God's going to do tomorrow. Never know what's going to happen this evening. Take time to pray. And as I told you before, from the story about the young man who lost his child, stop believing everything else you see on social media. Sometimes people are always happy. Their goal on social media is to perceive a life. And it's going to you take a life and they try to help you by living vicariously so that you can. Sometimes people are actually going through things and dealing with stuff and they need time. So just show love. Like I said, just keep remembering to always pray. I thank y'all for tuning in tonight. This has been Mac Manz. This has been the M Spot. Once again, thank you for coming to my spot. Love y'all and peace.
Welcome to the M Spot. Yeah. Mac Manz. Let's go. M Spot with a mindset shift. Yeah. Motivation turn pain to a gift. Let's go. Momentum when the moment don't quit. Mac Manz talk truth. This is it. Yeah, I'm back with the facts. News hit fast, no cap. Sports talk, real talk. Bring the guests to the map. Different walks, different lives. Every voice get heard. Message in the madness. Every line got a word. Motivation when you feel like you're stuck in place. Momentum keep pushing when you losing the race. Moments turn legends when you stay on the grind. Maturation, elevation of the mind. M-Spot with a mindset shift. Yeah. Motivation turn pain to a gift. Momentum when the moment don't quit. Mac Manz talk truth. This is it. M-Spot, Mac Manz, the M-Spot.